Hello, podcaster. It's Belle here. In today's episode, boy, it was a fun one. A little bit naughty, too. We got your stories of public places. You've done the deed. Turns out Liam has destroyed many of people's lives this week. And we also got your complaints, what you're hating about the show. Enjoy.
Live across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's
Late Drive on Nova.
It's Friday, baby!
Let's go! Woo!
And while most 20-somethings, late 20-somethings, maybe having a few vodka premixes right about now, maybe calling up the girls and firing up, I'm in here with a couple of people. Belle's got a Dilmar tea. Ben's just made himself a coffee at 6:09 p.m. on a Friday. So we're just, it's like our morning, This is our work time.
Hey, everyone's got different work times. Come 2 hours' time, though, I'll be joining the safely, responsibly, the vodka group people.
Yep. Well,
Yeah,
look,
going out tonight, are you?
Liam, you called out our drinks, but you didn't even mention that flask in your hip pocket.
Yeah, we're not allowed
You
to
didn't
talk
mention
about
that snus up in your lip.
Yeah. you got the flask in the hip pocket and you got the snus pillow on the upper lip.
What is that?
It's just a thing that people who do snus do, but I don't have one in, just for the record. I'm just on the waters here.
You're on Nova with Ben, Belle and Liam Stapleton, the gambling influencer.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say that.
I would. I had no idea until a little birdie told me that you are now giving punting tips on Sportsbet.
Yep. No, I am. That is something I'm doing, yeah. And I probably did keep it from you.
I couldn't believe it when I heard that. And I didn't believe it until I saw it with my own eyes because I thought he's not a good gambler. Like, he's a bad gambler. Like, he's not.
Yeah.
You don't really do that anyway.
No, I don't gamble. Never
but you
have.
give bad tips.
I love the Premier League and I'm a big Liverpool supporter, so I'd like to think I'm pretty around the league and I sort of know who's hot and who's not.
Well,
so that's what I'd
I
give my tips on.
Disagree, Liam. So just for context, so if you use Sportsbet, if you don't use Sportsbet, right, there's the app where you can go and place your bets. They've got the thing now called the feed. So
jump on, follow me. The feed, Liam Stapleton.
Yep, exactly right. If there's people that you know and they've got a profile, you can follow them. So Liam's got 353 followers on his Sportsbet following account. These are your last 5 results.
Yeah, now it's been a rough week. So I'll just preface you with that.
Chelsea versus Tottenham, no return.
Yep, so that was, I had 2-2. It was 2-0. The last previous 3 results was 2-2, so I just thought it was pretty safe.
Fulham versus Crystal Palace, no return. That's a loss.
I think I was trying to pick the anytime goal scorer. That's
West
where I went.
Ham versus Liverpool, no return. That's a loss.
You would have thought the Reds would have got it done there.
Arsenal versus Chelsea, voided.
Voided because Cole Palmer didn't play and I had him down for a hat-trick. But he wasn't on the team sheet. Yeah.
Last one out of your 5 most recent bets, Man City versus Chelsea, no return, which is a loss.
I will say here, gamble responsibly, obviously.
That's
which
4
you don't
losses.
do if you can't.
No, but here's the
4
thing.
losses and a void.
Yeah, you caught me on a bad week. But before that, 100% of the time, I was right 30% of the time. So, if you... I tell you, these tips are hot.
Because you're on such a losing streak, I've gone out of my way and I've set up the Liam Stapleton Sportsbet hotline. Okay. So people can call and leave you a message about how they're going.
Yeah, because people do, the whole thing is they copy your bets. So it'll say, no return, and then sometimes it's 58 punters bet on this. And I feel like contacting everyone saying, I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, look, here's the beauty of this. Now they can contact you.
Okay.
I only set it up today, and we've already got a lot of calls.
You have 3 new voice messages. Message 1.
Told you, Steve, if you lost one more bet, I'm out of here. I'm going to my sister's and I'm taking the kids.
Hey, Liam. Steve here. You probably just heard, yeah, not good. That was my wife leaving me. And she was the love of my life, mate. We were going to grow old together. I don't know what happened. I just thought to myself, I need one more win. One more big win and all my problems are going to go away. So I took your advice on the Fulham versus Crystal Palace game. You know the one? You said it was a sure thing. Well, needless to say, it was not a sure thing. Oh, shit. Anyway, who you got for the Chelsea-Tottenham game? I'm going to chase those losses, because they can't run forever. See you, mate.
Message 2.
Hi, Liam. I'm on the operating table right now, about to sell my second kidney. I've already lost the first one on your Coventry Man United tip. That was just a disaster. But I'm just calling to see if you think Arsenal will get up to tomorrow.
Message 3.
Hey Liam, it's your mum. It's Mum Leanne. You know we love you, buddy, and we follow everything that you do. We're so proud of you, but unfortunately, mate, we've followed all of your advice on Liverpool and Mo Salah and everything else, and we bet the bloody house, and now we're going to lose it, and we're going to have to move in with you and Sarah, mate. Love you anyway.
Well, the Egyptian king is normally safe as houses, but he hasn't been in great form as of late, and that's, it's sort of given us a few bung steers.
Just be careful if you're going to follow Liam on Sports.
Of course, gamble responsibly, but most of the tips are really good, honestly. I bought some flowers for my wife Sarah yesterday, Ben and Belle.
Aw, that's
Yeah.
so sweet.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you don't always need a reason. No, it's not. I didn't F up or anything, but she just had a bit of a hard week and just wanted to cheer her up and just, it was just a nice little thing.
That's so sweet.
But I'm sure, Ben would do the same thing. And look, we share the same bank account, my wife and I. So I wanted to pay cash for the flowers, so then it didn't show up. Like, you get a notification every time someone, so if she'd been to Coles or something, I'll see, it's annoying, to be honest, if you want to buy presents.
Yep.
So I asked the lady to pay cash, and she said, no, card only, which is really annoying.
At a florist?
At a florist. And it sort of made me think, do you think that's like a rule in place for philanderers, for people having affairs? Do you know what I mean? So they're like, no, we're above board here, buddy. You're going to have to put it on the account if you want to.
Yeah, that was where my brain went to. They're going to lose a lot of business.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's this day and
I only
age.
want honest business.
And that's it. And I mentioned that I wanted to pay cash because I said, it shows up on the account. And then, so she didn't think I was having an affair before. Now she really thought I was having an affair.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, because my wife will see it, if it pops up. So I was like, can I, literally, I got the cash out to pay for the flowers. That's, and I'd already picked the bunch out. And I was like, can I just give you $10 more?
She's trying to bribe her.
Yeah, no. She was like, no. She was like, no, it's a card only. And I was like, well, I'd already had and I'd gone to the specific spot, so I just had to put it up on the card.
Yeah.
And then I had to give them to my wife instead of my mistress, which was the most annoying thing. You know what I mean?
Congratulations, we made it to Friday. I'm getting pizza tonight.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Nice.
It's 610. Hallelujah, it's 610.
What kind of pizza you getting?
Yeah, just at the pub. Just gone to the pub with
Pub
my wife.
pizza?
Yep. Hey, Daniel in Brisbane, you getting pizza?
I certainly am, if you let me.
Oh, mate, yeah. It's not like it was a prize we're going to give away, but you know what? If you go 5 for 5, mate, I'll shout you pizza out of my own pocket. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
That's a deal. You're still in the draw for Nova's 10K Day in May, just for playing. So let's hope you choke. It's a public holiday in Queensland on Monday. What 3 parks does a 3-park super pass get you into?
SeaWorld, Wet n Wild, and Movie World.
He's done it.
Does it not get you into Dreamworld?
No, it's a separate one.
Is it really?
That's why they've got their white water world, because it's their wet and wild.
Yeah. So you're in Brizzy, Daniel. Do you go to the parks often?
Not too often, but I do like to go to them when I can.
Yeah, why not? Hey, Lily Allen has admitted she's joined the Mile High Club. Have you?
I have not.
It feels like something like if you're on a private jet or you're flying first class like Qatar Airlines.
You
but
definitely need one of those rooms.
Yeah. It's not like a Jetstar toilet type setup.
I'm a big guy. I don't even fit in them toilets.
Unless anybody listening right now has joined it in like a Jetstar or a Qantas flight, 13 24 10, you can always call.
Would take that call. So what do you do, Daniel? You just have to hold on if you need to go to the loo. If you don't fit.
I can squeeze in, you know.
Right, yeah, just. All right, a Gypsy Rose Blanchard is back in the spotlight and back on TikTok. What is she famous for?
She's the chick that was in prison for knocking off her mum.
Oh, he's done it.
Very good. I could see the pizza cheese slipping through your fingers.
Yeah, I'm starting to sweat, Daniel. I think I'll won't only be paying for my own pizza dinner, but also for yours tonight. Hey, sex scenes in Hollywood movies have been on a decline, apparently. 40%. I don't know. Maybe they're just not doing them that much anymore. Where do the Cowboys get it on in Brokeback Mountain?
Under a rock, isn't it?
Under the rock is your final answer?
I know that's where they were cuddling.
Where do you think they got it on, though? Where you going? Did you say in a tent?
In a tent, he did.
God damn it. He's going to do it, isn't he? He's going to go 5 for 5. All right, here we go. Last question, Daniel. We're going to need your singing voice for this.
Oh, God.
Britney Spears has gotten into a huge fight in a hotel. Can you please finish these lyrics?
Oh, no.
No, Daniel.
Daniel, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. You're still in the draw for 10K, as we said, but no pizza dinner for you. Sarah in Melbourne, can you finish these lyrics?
If you seek Amy.
Well done. I must admit, I have never heard that song before.
Yeah, that was a blank space in my Britney knowledge.
What the hell?
Absolutely never
If you
heard
seek
that.
Amy.
Is that what it's called?
It's called If You Seek Amy, but it's If You Seek Amy.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Jeez.
right. Yeah.
That was literally like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I know, mate. I'm just hearing it for the first time.
Yeah.
So,
Where have you been? Under the rock?
Sarah, thank you so much for playing. You're in the draw for Nova's 10K a day in May. And you get to choose the next song we play this Friday evening. Got 2 Friday vibes for you. Do you want to hear TV Rock?
Go on and flaunt it, what your mama gave you. Let my baseline rearrange you. This track's designed to make you.
Or, Sarah, this was my schoolies song. Would you like Calvin Harris?
Definitely Calvin Harris.
Yes. Are you one of those people that finds TV Rock a little bit creepy?
A little bit, yeah.
It's all that the sex. Yeah. I know you're crazy.
Well, enjoy this one. Taking Belle back to her schoolies days. 2 cruises deep. Calvin Harris on Nova. Sweet Nothing on this Friday evening, Australia.
You took my heart and you held it in your mouth.
Taking Belle back to her schoolies years. It is Calvin Harris. Sweet Nothing.
Oh, yeah. 2012, Byron Bay. The best.
You went to schoolies in Byron Bay?
Yes.
She's got a rich family.
So elite.
Yeah, it's very rich.
No,
You know where I went? Victor Harbour Caravan Park. A lot of people say it's the Byron Bay of Adelaide. Yeah, very cool, very hot place to be, very hard to get real estate.
Was there a bit of an anthem at the Victor Harbour Caravan Park?
Yeah, Boneless Steve Aoki.
Was there a lot of red frogs running around?
Yeah, the red frogs.
Belle, did you have red frogs?
We had red frogs in Byron Bay because everyone went to Byron, like from where I'm from.
I didn't go to Byron. I went to the Gold Coast, and this was the anthem up there.
Now shake that bottle and make it.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, you were a toolie, Ben. You didn't finish
I was
school.
not a
No,
toolie.
You were a toolie. You didn't. When did you left school in year 9?
I was the appropriate age, but yeah, I left school in year 10, but I was the appropriate age, like I was in, my friends were in year 12.
Yeah, you don't deserve to party. You didn't do the exams.
I did 10 years. I did 10
the
years
year
of
11 and
school.
12.
10 years.
Exams aren't that hard. You know what I mean?
Well, you never know, I suppose.
I mean, we have to give Ben a year 12 exam to do.
It would be good.
I'm pretty sure I
Exams aren't hard.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Cows, mate.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
be fair, I didn't really mind too much when you did it the year you were supposed to finish year 12, but last year it was just sad. Man. I'm like, dude, you got your wife and kid at home. Get off the Gold Coast, mate. You're 30. Spare of thought for the MP in Adelaide, Frank Pangello, who is a short king, and they've actually had to lower the urinals in Parliament because he couldn't quite reach them.
Hang on, the urinal's on the ground. Oh, no, you're talking about the
No.
porcelain ones that are on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, in my head it was the silver trough, and I was
Well, you
like,
can't get any lower than that.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
he's not an ant. He is a man. But they did lower them by 10 centimetres. They actually did it. So
They lowered
Yeah.
the urinals
by 10
because
centimetres.
he couldn't reach.
And you would think you could, like at primary school, you can do that. You just sort of lean up into it. And
go
you can
use
just
the
sort of,
toilet.
Yeah, there's also that option. But look, I actually sympathise with Frank, and I'm glad the workplace has actually taken his needs into consideration, because I have this issue at work, and I know Ben's the same. The thing is, we're actually too tall for the urinals
You're not.
here. It's like aiming for the shower drain almost. Like, it's like that's how much distance there is, because we're both 6'9".
You're literally 5'10".
Should we call?
That is just not the case.
Should we call the boss here at Nova?
Just ask him if he can bring them up 10 centimetres.
Yeah, or even 20.
I would rule of length, 30 centimetres. Like, if
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to reach it.
Oh, I think we will. I think we'll be all right.
I've got our boss David's number punched in. I think he'll be the right person to ask for this.
Hello, it's Dave.
Hi, Dave. How you doing? It's just Ben, Liam and Belle here.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hey. Look, obviously, you know you're around the whole situation in the men's bathroom with all the urine on the floor and whatnot.
No, not really.
Okay, well, the thing is, Ben and I are finding it quite hard to use the urinals at Nova, because they're too low to the ground.
Because
What do you mean? They're standard size.
Yeah, but because we are above average,
We're big men.
We're quite tall men. So
Yeah.
and not to be too visual, Dave, but obviously because we're quite tall,
Yeah.
it doesn't line up properly. So what ends
It's
up
like
happening is
gravity's just sort of pulling it in all sorts of different directions. So I don't know if you saw in the news, David, but there's an MP in Adelaide, and they've actually had to lower the Parliament urinals by 10 centimetres because he was too short. We would like them up 10 centimetres.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, firstly, you're not that tall. I think you're the same size as me.
Oh, I think if we were in a room with Ben, myself, you, and Frank Pangello, I think you'd be closer to his size.
David, see, what I think is happening is they're actually not that tall. They
We are
just need
tall.
it higher up because they got too short hair.
Oh,
They need it
okay. Well,
closer.
and I'm glad you said that in front of the boss, because now he can do the HR report and I won't have to. So thank you, David. You heard that. She was commenting about it.
They're not tall at all.
So, David, is that a yes on the raising of the urinals?
No, that's not a yes. That's ridiculous.
Well, the janitor will have to work overtime until then, unfortunately, and it's I'll do my best to get it in, but it is hard. It's a bit of a task.
Okay.
So,
All right.
David,
Thank you,
All right.
David. Thank
Bye.
you. Bloody can't get anything done at this workplace. Ridiculous. Should go and work in Parliament.
13 24 10. Did you have a session in public? Just like Lily Allen. I mean, she had her bad girl days, we know that, and she revealed all in her book recently, and she's now confirmed that she did join the Mile High Club.
Side note for Lily Allen fans, I was going through the system to try and find some music of hers, and I found FU, which is, I think, probably her best song. But on Nova, we've got the clean version. Listen to this.
Oh my God. Was there a clown working the censor that day?
That's horrible. Who allowed that to be a thing?
Whoa. That's
Is that
so
from
goofy.
the label? Or did we
No,
do
I
that?
think that's the Nova edit.
No.
Someone needs to be punished. That person Wow.
Well, yeah. So look, she had her bad girl era, and we love her for it. And so she said, yes, I did become part of the Mile High Club. Liam, do you know who with?
Liam Gallagher.
Yes, your
Yeah.
mate.
Really?
Yeah, on the way to Fuji Rock. Yeah, I read all the gory details.
Oh, I was going to say, is it the dad character from Stranger Things, who's now her husband, I believe?
David Harbour.
Yep, David
No.
Harbour.
Yeah, no, he'd be furious, but he can't even listen to Oasis anymore, David. Hates
But
it.
I think Liam Gallagher was not single at the time.
Yeah,
Apparently.
no, he's married.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I don't know
No.
why I feel like it's
He's that
revealing
star.
that.
Come on. Yeah, it's like you're telling the wife.
Kerry joins us now in Perth. Good evening, Kerry. Please tell us about your public session.
Well, I actually can't believe I'm even ringing the radio about this, but I guess it was very public, but it was in the dark because it was at a cinema. And-
Whoa!
So I'm not even sure if anyone saw anything, but it was definitely in public session.
I mean, I got to ask, Kerry, what movie was it?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. She was busy.
I'd love you to see like Shrek the Halls or something. Like, oh, yuck. What? Like, it would almost make it, it would make it worse, I reckon.
Louise in Perth as well joins us. Tell us about your public sesh.
I also can't believe I'm ringing the radio. But when we were a lot younger, my now husband, but my boyfriend and I, we would pop next door to the local church and have a session on the steps.
Whoa! Wait, on the outside steps?
On the outside steps.
So it was outside and on the church steps.
Yes.
Whoa!
To hell for you.
Whoa!
I mean, is that because you just wanted to do it to really just because it's really rebellious?
We did it often. I'm not really sure that it was to be rebellious. I think it was about some satisfaction.
Yeah.
Priest is rocking up to work in the morning. Not again.
Get
Bloody
the hose
hell.
out.
Oh, Jesus.
Ben,
What? Get the hose out.
get that. What?
Get the hose out.
No, I
Yeah, I
thought
think
you were
that's
being
fine.
very graphic.
No, I mean hose the steps off to get rid of them.
Oh, I thought you meant like he could tell that they'd been. I don't know.
Oh, right.
I
No, yeah, I meant like-
overthought it.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I mean
sorry.
like hose the steps off.
Hey,
It's
hey,
like, get off the
hey,
steps.
pal, we don't need to hear into your sick mind. Come on, man, we're just trying to do a radio show here. Rach in Sydney, we're talking public sessions. You've had one.
G'day, guys. How are you?
Good, Rach.
Not bad, Rach.
Well, I'm going to set the scene.
All
New Year's Eve, fireworks going off, lots and lots of people, and I had one hell of a bang. Threw me up against the wall, people everywhere, and nobody could hear because everyone else was screaming, and it was a bang that I can remember.
Where were you though? Like
in a party?
Yeah.
No, New Year's Eve on Circular Quay Station.
Oh, so you were at the celebration?
Yeah.
Hang on, you just at
There was
Circular Quay Station.
Yes, and it was amazing.
Did you know? Did you know the person?
Of course I did.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, no, I thought maybe you met the night of.
Real midnight kiss.
Yeah,
That would have been fun too.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
Wow.
Did you tap your Opal card when I'd hope you'd paid for it. You know, you can get in trouble for that sort of thing.
Rachel, thank you so much. You can keep these calls coming through if you've had a public session. 13 24 10 is our number. Our favourite caller tonight is walking away with 2 tickets to go see Billie Eilish.
Jen, you dirty dog, you've had a public session. Where was it?
On the Hume Freeway.
On the Hume Freeway.
Damn.
I
Right.
was servicing my husband while he was driving.
Right. Yep. So, yeah, don't do that, obviously. Yep.
Yeah.
A truck was in the other lane.
Mm.
And I was very embarrassed
Yeah, of course.
because the truck driver was looking down. Hubby
Loving it.
didn't care.
Hubby didn't care.
Hubby didn't care.
Yeah. He said, check
He had a bit
check
going
this
on,
out.
so he had to sort of concentrate.
Yeah. I imagine he had one of those, like you've got the Tesla and it's got the self-driving feature.
Yeah.
Like autopilot.
Yeah, there's a few of those videos kicking around.
Oh, wow.
Don't know,
Ben.
mate. Never seen him.
No, it's very dangerous.
No, you got
shouldn't do
autopilot, so
that.
the car drives itself.
Well, does your car have autopilot?
My car doesn't know.
No, a lot of people's doesn't.
But if
it's
you've got a
very
Tesla,
dangerous.
if you've got a Tesla,
That's mainly why people buy Teslas, I think. Jamie, tell us about your session in public.
My session was on 2 golf courses. So the first one was at an abandoned golf course. My ex loves his golf. And then after that, it went to a golf course one late afternoon where people are actually still playing.
Wow. Did you get a hole in one?
Yeah.
Playing the 19th hole, I see.
Yeah.
The 20th if he's lucky.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Did you end up in the rough?
Good stuff. That's fun, isn't it? That is fun.
I could see, particularly me and Liam, like straining our brains for more potential jokes.
Yeah, Emma is here. Hello. Tell us about your public session.
So mine was at the Melbourne show on the Ferris wheel.
Oh!
That feels very illegal, doesn't it?
Well,
what base are we talking?
We're talking full home base here.
Home run.
Oh, because it's like a seat,
home
isn't
run.
it? It's like you sit in a seat in a little cage.
Yeah.
But it moves
but
so much because,
it
like,
moves.
yeah.
Yeah. And so that we were on a first date, and he looked at me and he's like, "Do you want to try something wild?" And I'm like, "Oh no." He wants to be really childish and rock. You know how people rock the carriages?
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Grow up, mate." And he's like, "No, let's do it." And I'm like, "What do you mean, let's do it? Let's do the deed." And he's like, "Yeah, let's go." And and it's really hard because it stops, at random places.
Yeah.
So you don't know when you can keep going and when you can stop.
I mean,
so
I've got to say, Emma, like, had he been there before? Because it feels like he brings a girl there and goes, "Wow, you want to try something crazy?"
He's a carny. He works there. It's like his fifth night that week.
Don't say that. And the funniest thing is, we were lining up for a ride afterwards, and I got a tap on my shoulder, and I looked at the person, and they're like, "I know what you did on the Ferris wheel."
Oh. I like they were following you around to all the rides. The Gravitron's next. Emma, we're going to give you 2 tickets to go see Billie Eilish. Bit of a slower song, the vibe. Lift the vibe up, didn't it?
And just keep it all above board, though, at Billy, okay? We don't want to hear from the cops later on.
Good on you, Emma. Belle, let's pretend you're the TV guide, but for radio of this show. What's coming up?
Oh, you've just unlocked a memory. The Green Guide. Oh my gosh, I loved the Green Guide. I'll be your Green Guide for
I don't
tonight.
know what the Green Guide is, but I had the TV guide.
The Green Guide was the TV Guide. It was the newspaper.
Sounds like a Melbourne thing.
Yeah. Yeah, TV guide. We had the TV guide, which told you what's coming up on the TV.
Yeah, well, this was that, but the paper
Show
was
our hands out.
dyed
There's
green.
people from all around the country. Green Guide. TV Guide.
Yeah.
But what about the TV Guide?
Yeah.
that's
so thumbs up. Everyone thumbs up for TV guide. Everyone was thumbs down for the Green Guide.
That's brutal, man.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be your TV/Green Guide.
Apparently it's in The Age.
Yeah, it's in The Age.
So
I'm hearing now it's also a rich kid thing. Sounds like something you subscribed to.
The Age. Okay, whatever. So we've got a big Scudder mix, DJ mix coming up for you. Little taster for Nova Nation later tonight. Plus, if you hate us, you can call in and complain.
Yeah, we've got a complaints hotline that we're opening up, which is a good thing to do.
Maybe you can complain about my Green Guide. I don't know.
If you got any complaints,
didn't get the reference.
A Western Australian man has complained 21,000 times to Air Services Australia.
Wow.
21,000 times. That's more than half of all complaints that they received last year.
So whoever's manning the phones, it's like you take a call, Steve. You take someone else's call, and then you take another call, Steve.
It obviously, would be, if it's tough.
Obviously, he's complaining to Air Services Australia because of planes. He's not happy with, I guess, they're flying too close to his house.
Which is, and that is, when you do have a house next to the airport, that does tend to happen.
Well, do we know if it's next to the airport, though? Because what if it's just a flight path? That would suck.
Yeah, but still, everyone else is dealing with it.
I lived on a flight path.
Yeah.
It's crazy because they're not going to change where the planes are flying just because of one angry Western Australian man.
I don't know, 21,000 times might do it.
True. It's like he's giving it a red hot go.
It's like the real life castle.
Yes.
13, 24, 10. We are going to, we don't always do this, but we're just going to do this as a special thing tonight. Look, sometimes people do like to complain, and we wanted to open up a complaints hotline.
Ben, Liam, and Belle's complaints. Yep, we'll take that on board. Yep, thank you. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yep, no, thanks for the feedback. Thank you. Bye. Hotline.
Was the intro necessary?
Oh, don't you complain, mate.
I feel like we've done the bit now.
The callers can complain. Corey is in Melbourne. You'd like to complain about the show?
Hey guys, as you 6 foot kings in the studio would know, this show has a reputation of no sick days. There seems to be a few creeping in.
There is, and look, we try to all hold ourselves to a certain standard, Corey. I mean, Ben and myself going on over a decade now without a sick day.
This is really more one for Belle to feel, I guess, because she was the one that had the sick day.
Hello, Corey. Thank you. I'll take that on board. You can get back to me when you bleed for a week every month and get severe pain, and then it turns into migraines.
Long headache.
And you are throwing up, and you literally can't see.
No, we're happy to take your feedback on board, though.
Corey, thanks for calling, mate. Jessica in Perth. Good evening. This is the Ben, Liam and Belle Complaints Hotline. What's the matter?
Well, Ben and Belle, put your feet up because this is directed at Liam Stapleton.
Jess, what's up?
Liam, I cannot drive my teenage children around with your program on when all you talk about is having the snus all the time. That is all they want to do now.
And Jess, I don't bring it up. That's the thing. And it's not illegal to have the snus pillow in the upper decky. But I understand that, and I certainly don't want your kids to be doing upper deckies anytime soon.
You haven't said yet if you don't encourage it or not.
Don't encourage it.
So you're condemning snus?
I wouldn't condemn it. I'm not encouraging it.
All right, thank you very much. Lachlan in Melbourne. This is the Complaints Hotline. What's the matter?
Hey guys, look, rough night for Liam because I'm coming up.
Oh dear. Okay, all right. Well, I've been hit in the left side of the face, so I'll open up the right side for you.
So I love the show, but I do feel like at least once a week Liam is rigging the 610 quiz questions just so he has an excuse to do an impression.
Okay.
That's a good pickup,
That's
Lockie.
a good one, Lockie.
Don't let me into your mind, Lachlan. That was a bit of a Severus Snape from the Harry Potter franchise.
Mick in Melbourne, we are doing the Complaints Hotline. If anyone has a problem with the show, now is the time to air it. 13 24 10. What do you got, Mick?
Yeah, look, about 6 months ago, I won a pack of Halloween donuts, and I reckon they're going to be damn stale by the time they get to me.
You never got them, Mick.
You know what? Hey, Mick, we award it on air, and then it goes past us.
Mick, obviously they were Halloween-themed donuts. Don't have any more of those.
I remember the ones. There was the spooky ones, the Daniel's Donuts.
Mick, would it patch things up if we sent you a Ben Liam and Belle fedora?
What's that?
Liam particularly got these made, so it's show merch. They're 100% recycled paper.
It's kind of like a hat. You know, the hat you'd say, "My lady," and tip to a woman with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do they taste nice?
You probably could. I mean, it is 100% recycled paper, so you probably could eat it and you wouldn't get sick.
It's recycled paper. It's just 100% paper.
We'll throw in a couple of donuts. Now that I've said that, that's the producer's problem. Okay, Nick. So I think that was more of a problem.
That'll be with you in another 6 months, Mick.
Kayla, what is your complaint?
That you guys moved to the late night. I never get to hear you guys anymore.
Oh, well, yeah, we used to do the Melbourne Breakfast Show, but, I mean, you're up now, Kayla, so that's still pretty good.
You know what? And if you don't get to hear it live in the car, you can listen to the...
podcast?
You've got it. You've bloody got it, Kayla. We also do an off-air podcast for bonus sort of content, so you can check all that out.
Yep. There you go. That's the Complaints Hotline.
I think we dealt with that pretty well.
I think it was pretty good.
Yeah. Geez, I think I've earned myself a snus.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.